and welcome to Seattle, where we will be taking a very special flight today to pretty much the top of the world, but there's no direct connection from here, so we need to get to Anchorage first. I'm on my way to the airport. Let's go flying. Here we are in Anchorage. We will be taking an Alaska flight to Barrow, which is the northernmost town in the whole of Alaska, well, pretty much the whole of the United States. I've been wanting to go there for a long time, and I cannot wait to fly there.
Utqiaġvik, formerly known as Barrow, located north of the Arctic Circle, is one of the northernmost cities in the world and the northernmost in all of the territory of the United States. The northernmost point of the North American mainland, which is located in Canada, is only 40 miles further north. The location has been home to the Inupiat, an indigenous Inuit group for more than 1500 years, but the area has been populated by the same people for around 4,000 years. The only way in and out is on the plane. The ships come during the summer when the ocean is not frozen. The rest of Alaska is not connected to the city by roads. Alaska Airlines flying to Barrow from Anchorage and Fairbanks. I did not really know what to expect. I thought the flight was going to be quite empty, but it turned out quite a few people were flying and the gate was busy. My ride today was this 10 years old 737-800. She was delivered brand new to Alaska Airlines in 2012.
Hello.
Hello, I don't know that there. Are you traveling with anyone under 15?
No.
No? Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, hello, welcome.
Thank you so much.
If you have an elite status with any of the one-world airlines, Alaska allows you to choose any seats for free. I was able to score the emergency exit seat, so legroom was quite amazing. Each seat comes with a tray table, universal power socket, and individual air controls. You cannot fly to Barrow from the lower 48. You need to get to Anchorage or Fairbanks first. From Anchorage, it is a straight flight up north. From gate to gate, it took 1 hour and 54 minutes. Alaska does not have screens on the back of the seats, but they do free Wi-Fi streaming to your phone or tablet. I actually prefer this. I can use my own AirPods, which is much better quality than any headphones any airline may give you on economy. Selection is huge. They have hundreds of hours of entertainment. You would definitely not be bored. The same Wi-Fi allows you to use the internet for free, to send iMessage and use WhatsApp on your phone. If you need full internet access, you can purchase a pass to use while in the air. You get free non-alcoholic drinks on all Alaska flights. You can also buy alcohol, but you need to pre-order your food before the flight if you want to eat. You also get some sort of pretzels, which were actually amazing as for pretzels go. The washrooms were clean, tidy and well stocked. The crew kept them in nice condition throughout the flight. I have taken a few Alaska flights before, and every single time the crew was friendly. They did a very good job throughout and were generally nice people. With Alaska now being a one-world member, you can also get points on your American Airlines or British Airways or any other one-world airline loyalty account. I was able to get this flight for $147. Mind you, I booked it months ahead. I believe it was very good value for money. Next time when you book a flight, if Alaska is an option, I do recommend trying them out. I think they are a great airline.
you very much. Have a good one.
Bye.
Beautiful! It's windy, it's snowing, but we're here. How amazing this is. Hello. Hiya.
Hello.
The terminal is basically one small building and can get quite busy. Arrivals, departures, check-in, security are all in one place.
So this is where we're staying. I rented a car, so let me show you something. It's so cold here in the winter that cars have a plug. So if it's too cold, just to make sure that you can still start the engine, look at this. This is crazy.
The roads are unpaved due to the permafrost and they just end outside the town. In the summer, the sun does not go down, but in the winter there is a period when it does not come up at all. It is 330 miles north of the Arctic Circle. Temperatures remain below freezing point from early October through late May. Even in July, the average daily temperature is just 42 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius. Barrow is home to around 5,000 people, and just like any other town, there's a post office, a fire station, bank, police station, and schools. I even found a local football field, however, it was covered in a few inches of snow.
So what you see there is the Arctic Ocean. That's pretty much as north as we can go in the American continent. And this is only October, so it's not frozen. The ocean is not frozen yet, but it will over time. And well, obviously you can't really, but you could just walk to the North Pole from here.
Point Barrow, the northernmost point of the United States of America, is just a few miles outside of town. You cannot quite drive there, you would need an ATV.
This is as far as you can go.
Point Barrow is just that way, a couple of miles, still up north, but
There's no roads there, and you're not allowed to go there, and it's not recommended to walk because of the polar bears, but yeah, this is as far as we can come. You don't want to swim there, do you? Let's just go back to town. Good morning from Barrow. The only thing, well, it's not disappointment, but the only thing I really wanted to see is the Northern Lights, and even though the websites were saying that there was a very high chance of seeing it, obviously the sky was covered by about 95% cloud, so you could not see anything. Nights here are long and cold, especially in the winter. During December and sometimes in January, the sun does not even come up for weeks, but on the other hand, in the summer, we've got the midnight sun. It is currently 8:37 in the morning, and as you can see, the sun is nowhere to be seen. There is the moon still behind me. Today's sun will come up just after 10 o'clock sometimes. I will soon go and find somewhere to eat, to have some breakfast. Then I will catch the plane later on this afternoon back to Anchorage. It's definitely an amazing experience being here, and I really cannot wait to come back some point.
According to the locals, you can find the best breakfast in this Japanese restaurant. Alaska is quite expensive in general. Barrow is even more expensive. As there are no roads in and out, everything needs to be brought in on the planes. One of the shopkeepers told me that the cost of bringing in £1 in weight is around 80 cents, and that is why pancakes cost $22. A bit of aviation history. Wiley Post, the first pilot to fly solo around the world, crashed and died here along with Will Rogers in 1935. The town has a small memorial, and the airport was also named after them. Before the flight back to Anchorage, I had some time to do a bit more exploring, so I went to see the lagoon. Well, not exactly what I expected. Just as everything else, shops are expensive in Barrow. Never in my life I had seen a box of cup noodles for $23, porridge for $17, and cereal for $13. Let's also not forget the cranberry juice for $19. If you ever visit Barrow, there's a heritage centre in town, which is also a museum. It is quite interesting. It gives you some insight on how people have been living here in the past 4,000 years. I definitely recommend visiting.
So, car rental is returned. On the way to the airport. Well, on the way everything is pretty close. In this town, it's about a 1.5 minute walk. It's quite cold and chilly. The plane is on its way from Anchorage. I really hope that it will be able to land, but why wouldn't it?
Something. Just arriving, we're leaving now.
It was a really, really good visit. So let's go check in and check the flight out on the way back home. How cool is this? Oh. Hello!
The plane back to Anchorage was a 737-700, and it had pretty much unlimited legroom in the emergency row. Barrow is one of the most interesting places I have ever been to. I cannot quite imagine living here, however. I spoke to a few people who told me many people come here for the money, but they work for 2 weeks and then off 2 weeks somewhere in the lower 48 before returning and starting again, so they don't get depressed because of the cold and the dark. I'm very happy I came. If you ever get the chance, book yourself a ticket. The flight alone is an experience. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.